I saw a video of you advising young entrepreneurs. At one point, you said feeling overwhelmed is a good thing. Explain that.
Because we've been taught since childhood that when we feel overwhelmed, I feel so overwhelmed, there must be something wrong, right? There must be something wrong. But Jayson, you and I know as an entrepreneur, if you're not feeling overwhelmed, chances are you're not growing, right? That means we're staying in a comfort zone. So what I notice is instead of looking at it as a negative emotion, right? If we just reframe it and say, if feeling overwhelmed, that equals we're growing, that is actually a positive emotion, right? If it's a positive emotion, it's just how we deal with it. So the chances are, if you're listening, you're watching this, if you feel overwhelmed, it's not because you feel like, oh my goodness, I got a million things to do. I got to do this, 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 I got to put up this fire, that fire. No. You feel overwhelmed, not because you have a million things to do. You feel overwhelmed because you don't know what to do next. It's what's the next step you got to take. So when you focus on what you need to do next, instead of, I got to do a million things, no, one at a time, then suddenly it's much more manageable. It's growing, right? Just like if Jayson, you talk to your managers, you talk to your VP, you talk to directors. If they all tell you, hey, Jayson, everything is going fine, everything just smooth selling. Okay, something is wrong. If we're not experiencing problems, that means chances are you guys are not trying something new, right? You're not expanding, you're not taking risk. So it's the same. It's the same. It's not a negative emotion. It's actually a positive emotion.
Bam. I love that. I mean, I think you have to fail to learn, but you have to challenge yourself or you get bored. I tell our team every day is a playoff game. Every goal we break, every record we break, it's all right, we got to get to the next one, because once you get complacent, you only can go down. You have to stay hungry. And part of that is being comfortable, being uncomfortable, and pushing yourself and challenging yourself. And you're right. You get overwhelmed when you don't know what to do next and you're bored. And as entrepreneurs or closers or salespeople or motivators or people that want to inspire people, you want to stay busy and keep that mind going and driving that. And I think that's cool that you put it like that way, where the young entrepreneurs, you kind of put that on video where they got to get it. It's not about the work. It's about not knowing what's next. You got to continue to challenge yourself and do the work. I love that.
And you look at the problems that we face today compared to 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and I'm certainly the same with you, right, Jayson? Back in the days, when whatever problems that we have, we thought, oh my goodness, this is such a big problem. How am I going to get out of this, right? I think as an entrepreneur, we all have those what I call holy shit moment, right? Yeah. It's like, holy shit, I'm not gonna get through this. I'm gonna be dead, right? The business is gonna be gone, right? Yep. And then when we get through it, it's like, okay, we got through it. But what we don't know is as the business gets bigger, the problem gets bigger, right? It gets exponentially much bigger. Well, what has changed? It's our ability to problem solve, right? Now we look at those problems that we thought were impossible to solve. Now it's like, what's the big deal?